What is happening? Welcome to another pitch video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, former pitching coach and college pitcher, and yeah, let's just talk about him again. I don't know. I understand. Is this now a Shohei Ohtani channel? No. It's a baseball channel, and Shohei Ohtani is just like the most fun thing to watch. So I just want to watch more of him. And can we just do that? Let's just do it. Shohei Ohtani is really, really cool. So if you remember from last time, we watched the start against the Astros. Not going to do the full start today. We're just going to do one inning. But it was a lot of sliders. He threw a ton of sliders, and he kept all of them down. He kept them all around here and played with that horizontal bend a ton. And we talked about, like, against lefties, he would just sneak them in, and it'd be super hard to do. Now, this one is a little bit more of going after fastballs in the zone, all around the zone, actually, a bit. I think he's pretty much all around here today, with a nasty splitter that comes in and then just falls straight down. So keeping an eye out for that. We're going to watch the first inning because it was just so dominant. And he starts the game with a fastball 96. And I got to say, Trevor Story, I dig this. First pitch of the game is such a dangerous one. We saw Paul Blackburn throw a first pitch curveball, and I love it. I loved it because you never stop competing, right? It feels like the first pitch of the game is supposed to be kind of grooved in. Let's just start the game. But technically, a batter can, take that pitch out of the yard. That's what Acuna does all the time. But Tatis has done that, right? Like, you got to be competing from the beginning, and Story is ready to go. First pitch, 96, and that's there, and he just doesn't get it. So, all right, let's throw a slider now. He wants to swing at a fastball, right? And there it is. And that's the sweeper. That's coming across all the way over here. And if it was a little bit more competitive, I think you get an actual swing and a miss from Story, but he was able to check that one. You throw a fastball, and it's past Story at 96, and that's not the hardest we're going to see from Ohtani. But, like, if you're missing at this now, and you're swinging at it, and it's just throw a splitter, mess him up. That's all you need to do. He threw 98, and I gotta say, all three of these have been here, right? That's not really where Ohtani wants these, especially that one. That one's supposed to be up here. He's missing a little bit early, but it's kind of one of those things where, what do we talk about velocity? How does a velocity affect hitters? It's not just like having velocity earn whiffs. It's not necessarily that. It's the fact that you throw fastballs down the middle at 1-2 counts and you don't get burned by it, right? They mask mistakes. It's a huge thing with Ohtani. So let's see, 1-2. Yeah, the slider again misses that one. Throw a splitter. It's 2-2. You haven't done it yet. Throws another slider. That's a much better one because this one stays in the zone the entire time, right? Over here and then comes across out. Much better. I'm sure that was a good experience seeing my cursor go across it. Throw the splitter already. And he did. This is, what is this? Is this a splitter? Is this a cutter? This is a mistake is what it is. I think it's the splitter. And wow, what a weird pitch. Like, I guess it's a strike. Is the Story thinking that's falling down into it and he has to swing? I don't know. That was weird, is what I'll say. First pitch, slider, backdoor. Yeah, oh, that's the curveball. Beautiful. And that's just, no, did they not do that? This is my reaction to Ohtani. Are you kidding? That was perfect. Okay, no, it's 0-1. Good. You compare it with a fastball away now and stun him. Looks like the cutter there at 89. That's probably what that previous pitch was. If you didn't know, the cutter is slower. It's going to be more like tight break like this, as opposed to sweeping slider that's going to go like that, right? You can see that at 89 as opposed to like the 85 of the slider. Oh my God, what? What? What on earth? Is this a curveball? This is a curveball at 82. What? I just I don't quite understand for two reasons. One reason. What is Devers swinging at? Because, maybe he thinks this is the slider as opposed to the curveball. Because coming out of the hand, this is right here. And if this is the slider, it's going to go here and it's going to come back this way. But because it's the curveball, it's not going to ever be a strike and fall down this way, right? So if we watch this, so you can see, you can't even see the ball. It's following that blue line now, as opposed to where the slider would have followed the the other one. I guess that's why he's swinging at this. Wow. You rarely ever see curveballs that never landed the zone, like never get there, get chased at like that down and away. Right? That's insane. But now you have a man on first and you have two strikeouts. First pitch slider, that is so good. Because you get the strike either way. You swing, you don't make it because you're expecting a fastball. And you don't swing and it falls in the zone. That's sweet. Even though it was up higher than you want that farther down. Because of how much it traveled across the plate and how it was ended on the black and not over here, ended right on the edge. That's beautiful. Throw it again. He's aggressive. Yeah. Perfect. That's a better one. That one's lower. Oh my God. And you see it twice. Throw it a third time. Make him figure it out. Make an adjustment. I think he did. Yep. That's 3 straight sliders that are like perfect. I mean, this is exactly what you want to do because you don't want to be in the zone. I would argue a little that you want it like here as opposed to here. Just a little closer. But I mean, that's why you got check swing and not a full swing. But man, I mean, that's so good. It's the philosophy of make him beat you, make him show you the pitcher that they've made the adjustment, before you just assume that they have, right? That's just a pitching 101. You love to see it. Throw it again. Throw another slider. Like you're feeling it so much here. Oh, and you went with the curveball that time. Oh my God. I mean, Martinez again looking for a fastball if you're swinging at this. Otherwise, like you see the break and you're just like out, right? That's so good. Falls through the entire zone. And I would say that's more of a 0-1 curveball than it is an 0-0. But I mean, it worked. It was beautiful. That looked like the slider that got front door. Not what you want, but honestly, if you can do this all day, it's really tough for a batter to stay in, especially in the high slider. The lower one it's very easy. The low one is a dangerous one. If this falls in here, right? I got my pitch type colors. I can't do that. Slider falls in here. If they're too early on it, expecting a fastball, the easiest thing for a batter to do is flick the bat down. You literally have gravity helping you speed up that bat. And then you can drive that and tug it, left field and all that fun stuff. But up, you can't drop it. You got to actually keep the elbow up, and you have to still work on that one. So I'm a little perplexed as to, I guess JD was kind of looking for it and just couldn't quite get the barrel on it because that's why he's swinging at it. Now you want to throw a splitter. And it looked like that was the cutter, which is interesting because this is, that's the cutter. I mean, it's pretty good. This is a really sweet pitch at 90 miles per hour. Getting outside. If it's farther down, Martinez doesn't hit this, and it's a little, because it's YM lock, that is the middle part of the zone as opposed to the top or the bottom. Martinez is able to hit this in the end of the bat, but like, you got the swing is what my point is. So because he's swinging, you don't want it middle, you want it farther down. But I mean, you got it out of the zone and you got it at the end of the bat, which means it's just a weak little one hop, and there you go. Ohtani's really good. And there's a part of me that really wants to watch this entire game again with you guys. I can't. But Ohtani's really, really good. It's so great to see him do this. And I don't think we saw a splitter at all. That was something he did later in the game because the splitter, remember, is just so good. But the fact that the slider has truly taken the next step is what has changed Ohtani this year as opposed to last. Last year, it was splitter, splitter, splitter is everything. Slider is good, but it's not really the thing that's carrying me. Right now, it's the slider. CSW marks are like 60% on the pitch. It's ridiculous. And you guys have seen it. You guys know how good it is. But Shohei Ohtani, you're just the greatest. I love you, man. You're the best. It's showtime. But that's going to do it for today. As always, guys, hit the bell. Subscribe to this channel. I know I missed one yesterday. But I'm doing these pretty much every single day of the week. So don't miss an episode. Also, let me know who you want me to focus on. Leave it in the comments. But that's going to do it for today. So my name is Nick Pollack. Have a great weekend. And may your BABIPs be low and your strikeouts high.